Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another comic book review. This time I got a couple DC books. They're set in the future. I want to talk about Justice League 3000 and the latest Batman Beyond universe book. We'll talk about Batman Beyond first. So this is issue 5 of Batman Beyond universe, kind of picking up where the old series left off from the 90s, which I love. I thought it was a great idea, and I love how DC's kind of really bringing this into the whole universe. And basically, this is a story that is set up, two stories. One is a story with Man-Bat, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, and Man-Bat are in there. Of course, Bruce Wayne shows up at the end. Apparently, Bruce and Terry are not getting along very well right now, as Terry's kind of a little bit older. He's about Nightwing's age in the present universe. So they're kind of dealing with that. The second story in this book has to do with Zod, the son of General Zod. And it's the Justice League in the Batman Beyond universe. So the Justice League Beyond, I guess you would say. And they're going through, and all the machines are attacking. And essentially you find out at the end it is, in fact, none other than Brainiac. But some of the things I really did like, I'm not sure where they're going with it. I need to go back and pick up some of the other books. Barda and Mr. Miracle are in there. Of course, they're gods, so they're not really going to age. Captain Marvel. This is kind of the interesting bit with Captain Marvel. It's the Marvel family wrapped up into one character, so he can shift from Billy to Mary to, I forget what the boy is. Captain Marvel Jr. So they shift to him, and they also shift to Shazam himself, which is very cool. So that's a great concept. I really like that. Also, the Flash character in this, she's a girl, and she talks to Wally and Barry and all of them through the Speed Force, I presume. So they become one with the Speed Force. So yeah, it's actually a pretty interesting story. Warhawk's in there, the Green Lantern of the Batman Beyond, and the Superboy characters. Kind of interesting. Of course, old Bruce Wayne doesn't particularly care for little Zod. There's a great line where Bruce is arguing with Superman, saying, I believe he's pretty much a dictator, blah, blah, blah. And Superman's like, Zod's a pretty common name on Krypton. It's about the Earth equivalent of Bob. And Batman says, well, Neil before Bob doesn't sound that great either. So definitely a fun book to pick up. I'm going to have to pick up the other issues, but I definitely like this one because we do have the Justice League Beyond in it. Very, very cool story. Now this one. This is an interesting read. Justice League 3000. When it first came out, I'm thinking, man, it's going to be like X-Men 2099 or Spider-Man 2099. And it is to an extent, but it is also different. The artwork's not too bad. I can deal with the artwork. Essentially, what this book is, you have the Wonder Twins. What they kind of get dubbed as the Wonder Twins. These two characters with white hair. The team calls them the Wonder Twins. They're in charge of a group of cloned superheroes from the original superheroes. So we've got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and the Flash. And they're genetic constructs made from DNA fragments of the original characters. And they're very, very different. So the concept is actually kind of nice because they're not exactly the same. Like, they don't have the exact same powers. Superman doesn't have heat vision, but he's really super strong. The Green Lantern doesn't have a power ring. He's got this cloak that gives him his energy. Wonder Woman is like ruthless. Like, she's a little too close to an Amazon, they say. The Flash is always really pessimistic. Bruce Wayne is, the Batman is just kind of there. He's just aggressive. And he and Clark do not get along, which is very, very interesting. And they kind of make this point that the characters, there's not a very good team because they have very different experiences. They don't have the experiences that the original heroes had. They don't have Bruce Wayne's parents' death, Superman being raised by Clark Kent, Wonder Woman leaving the Amazon island. So that's kind of an interesting concept, and I really do enjoy it. I just thought this was going to be a throwaway book, really, but the concept is actually very interesting. So I'm very interested to see where it's going to. Can I say interesting one more time? So there it is, the books from the future. Batman Beyond Universe number 5 and the Justice League 3000. I definitely advise picking both of these books up if you like the kind of futuristic style stories. You're definitely going to enjoy these. So thanks for watching, and look for more comic book reviews in the future.